Oh my gosh, I just forgot. I just swam with a shark. I'm so glad that I'm doing all of these things for me. Hi guys, and welcome back. I hate when YouTubers say that. I'm like, welcome back. It's like, I'm literally in my bed. So, we've got lots in store for you today. God. So pretty much, tough sort of transition. A friend of mine passed away recently, and it was tough. I mean, it was the first death I've ever really dealt with. And it was hard because there's no right answer, you know? There's no conclusion, there's no resolution, there's no way to fix what happened. And so I figured, why not just try and make use of my time to the best of my ability. And what sort of inspired me to do this was, when I did my last episode about social media, I tried to sort of fix my life by deleting social media, by getting rid of something, instead of by doing things by not doing something, if that makes sense.
It matters not what you've done, but what you do with what you've done for others.
And I decided, I don't know if that's super effective. Maybe if I just give myself a chance to write down all the things I want to do, that will get me to do things that I want to do, instead of just not doing what I don't want to do and then replacing that time with other things that I don't want to do, if that makes sense.
It matters not what you've done, but what you do with what you've done for others.
So I decided to make a bucket list today because I figured there isn't really any silver lining to death. But what I can try and do is just let it push me to live my life more whimsically. So, this is my normal journal. I love this journal so much, but because that's for my normal journaling, this little guy is for what I know I want to do but haven't yet. Look how cute it is. I am obsessed!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That was really off key. I don't even know that a scream can be off key, but it was. It's so cute and little, but still... It's so cute. Every time I look at it, I just want to start crying a little bit. It fits in my fucking pocket. Check this out. That is a win. Are you kidding me? I love these journals, and they're cheaper, I think, than the Moleskine. So I'm gonna put both of these links in the description because they are the best. I feel like I'm like an influencer. Late from 1917. So before I start writing the things on the list, I actually kind of just want to set my intentions. These are the things that I want to do. I hope this list will make me strive to do more. When my time here is up, no one will say they wish I had more time, for I will have done so much. Hello? There sounds like there's people laughing in my bedroom. Okay. So my plan, I don't really plan, but I'm trying to make a plan really last minute. First, I'm gonna do a section on things I can do at home or things I can start on now. And then next, maybe I'll do some bigger ticket items. And then lastly, I will do a section of the things that I can strive for that will be really hard to do, but if I accomplish them all, it would be some pretty amazing shit. So first on the list is buy myself something that I really want and don't feel bad. I have a huge fear of money. I know I've talked about it just in bits and pieces on my videos. I hate spending money. I've been using a backpack that I have that's been broken for years. And people always come up to me and they're like, hey, your backpack's open. And I'm like, no, the zipper is just broken. To me, spending 50 bucks on a backpack, I'm like, oh, I don't need it. I don't deserve it. But I literally do. Also, we know that I have a problem with capitalism and such, but we live in a society. Make a song. I remember when I did that Dollar Shave Club brand deal on my old channel. If you're gay or straight or bi, from Alaska to Hawaii, Dollar Shave Club's got it all, and you know that I ain't lying. By the way, I'm sorry, Amy, looks like you're one up this time. I'm a rapper, you're a poser, I got rhymes, you just cry. Still fucking slaps, by the way. Something about making a song just, I don't know, kind of cool. I don't need it to be good, and I don't, mean it to be I'm gonna be a musician. But I think to just say that I wrote a song would be a really funny thing on my bucket list. Sort of like how I did my #1 Amazon bestseller. It's that type of shit that drives me. Now I'm like asking for that song to go #1. Stream Jack Dodge, guys. Learn French again. I mean, je parle un peu. J'étudie pendant 6 ans, mais j'oublie. Okay, the next one, I want to make a strange recipe. If you guys don't watch any Made in Japan, literally what are you doing, love? I am obsessed with her. She makes weird food and I watch constantly all the way through. Her watch time must be amazing. I would like to make something fun because I'm not a big cook, but I think I could be. Run a 5K, try and catch these clouds. Read a book. I am embarrassed to say I don't think I've read a book all the way through in a long fucking time. Oh, you know what? What I do want to do is give a big shout out to my friend Eric's book. It's called The Deviant's War. He is one of my really, really, really good friends, and he just came out with this amazing book that was on the New York Times bestseller list. It's really good. I have read it. I have read over 100 pages, but I highly recommend it. And I'm actually in the acknowledgements. Also, look how handsome he is. Are you kidding me? Disgusting. Look, here's my name. I don't know if you can see it. That's my last name. And that's my first name over there. So I am featured in a New York Times bestseller list. Congratulations to him because it's an amazing feat to join me in the club of bestsellers. That was the worst delivery of any joke ever. I was trying to be snarky and be like, haha, welcome to the club, because I was a bestseller before him, even though he's like a real author, and I'm clearly a noob. And I guess I just got confused. That'll also be in the description. I feel like I'm plugging so much, but I have a lot to say today. We would definitely together be in like the 30 under 30 best-selling author gay edition. Very niche. Send a friend a gift for no reason, but like not tell them. Surprise! I would like to make a friend a playlist. That's the only thing I asked for my friend Carson for my birthday, was for him to make me a playlist, and I love it. It's like understanding someone who you've known for a really long time even more. Especially someone who I can't be with in person, so. I want to tie-dye really bad. I haven't done that in ages, and I've been dying to. Sorry, that was ugly. Not like I was ugly, but like that energy, that was weird. Dying. Okay, I want to trick my parents into drinking 2-buck chuck that they think is fancy wine. I just have this fantasy for some reason of like getting away with that shit and being like, look, check out this amazing wine, mom and dad. And they're like, oh my God, it is amazing. And then I'm like, see you mother and father. Sometimes I think people think that they know a lot more about wine than they actually do. And my parents are definitely those people. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to like the bigger things. Things I can do, but will need some time. I really want to live in New York. I think it's just a city that every young person has to live in. I would also like to live in another country. I was supposed to like study abroad in college. I did not. I kind of messed that up. I think a lot of people think that, you know, after your study abroad experience, like you'll never live somewhere, you know, exotic again. And in my head, I'm like, why? I want to cross-country road trip, get in the car with a friend, maybe 2 friends, and just like do this in the car, and you're just like going, wee, 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 wee. That's the music that's playing in the car. And then to your left, you see, that's the right, but to your left, you see, you know, America. Definitely want to dive with sharks. Is that what you call it? Like in a shark cage type thing. Great whites. Like I want to be so fearful. I want to be shaking in my fucking boots and like pee. I would like to do stand-up. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't have the confidence to do that yet, but I think if that's one of my goals, then it'll force me to be more confident. Punch a homophobe or racist. I'm really a pacifist, but there's something whenever you see a video on Twitter of just like a racist or homophobe just getting wrecked. So thrilling. Oh, I would definitely like to LARP. You know, live action role play. Like, I want to be the king or maybe the prince. And maybe there's another prince. And then it's like a love story. Or I'll even be like a goblin. No, I don't want to do that. I want to be a hot prince. Sorry. I would like to own a strange pet. I'm thinking like a snake. If you guys don't watch Snake Discovery on YouTube, get with it. Skydive, pretty self-explanatory. See the Northern Lights, pretty self-explanatory. Play Survivor, pretty self-explanatory. Win Survivor, pretty self-explanatory. Have a threesome. Yes, really, not a joke. And lastly, I want to hunt for gold. If you guys don't watch another YouTube channel that I love, Pioneer Polly, he's so awesome. I'm in love with him. And he just like looks for gold and he's amazing. Kind of have a crush on him. By the way, all these YouTube channels will be in the description below. My description's gonna be big today, but I just have a lot to tell you guys. Gonna give myself a little space and then we start again. These are things that I see like being harder. You know, I was talking to this guy that I went on a couple dates with. He was like, my dreams are freaking crazy. And I was like, don't you set yourself up for failure? Maybe. And he was like, yeah, maybe, but like, isn't it better to fail and be closer to your goal than to not have tried at all? And I was like, yeah, obviously. So things to shoot for. Visit every country. How awesome would that be? Even if I only make it to half or a quarter, I bet that's way more than I would have had I not had this goal. Also, visit every state, every continent. This one isn't as big, but I'd like to run a half marathon. I think half is enough. Like, I know I just said shoot for your dreams. I don't dream of running a marathon at all. I actually don't even really dream of running a half marathon. Yeah, I don't want to do that actually. I'm taking that off. I want to go on tour for something, whether that be, you know, for my amazing music career that takes off when I finally release that song. I'm not even sure if I'd really like it. Like, I love being home, but I think, I would like it. I would definitely like it. It would be a really great memory. But see, that's where my anxiety brain goes. Is like, do I really want to do that? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Go to space. And that's the one that I stole from this sweet boy. He was like, yeah, I mean, I probably won't go to space, but like, how awesome for that to be my goal, because it just makes him view life with whimsy, is what he kept saying. And imagine he does go to space. Like, he's definitely not going to space if that's not one of his goals. I feel like if you go to space, you've probably always wanted to go to space. So I also want to go to space. In, you know, Central Park when I move to New York at some point, and I'm just sitting here with my aesthetically pleasing journals, and then everyone's like, oh my god, he's so cute. He would be so adorable. I need to send him to space, you know? I want to take a friend on a trip that I'm paying for. I can't really think of a better thing to do with a friend to show your appreciation than to be like, I value your company so much that I want to take you somewhere for free. Actually, I think that's all of the things that I definitely want to do. I'm sure I'll be adding to this list, but I'm pretty happy with this so far. Comment down below any things on your bucket list, or anything that you think I need to add, because I do feel like I have some good things in here, but not that good. I don't think the key to a bucket list is doing every single thing on it. It's just more of like manifesting or inspiring you to do more. I really hope you guys are well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Why am I so happy today? I know that's a really sad question to ask. Actually, you guys, you want to know why? Maybe it's because I started antidepressants.